Hello, 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 my comrades, my partners, my friends, my everything. How are you today? Hello, welcome to new episode. eCOMHUB is live again, second time today.
Welcome.
I'm happy to see Artur smiling. He has a hard week, so drop some comments so Artur get back on the track and can dominate. Happy to see you
Yes.
here.
Labrīt.
Yeah, happy to be back. Labrīt.
Labas ritas. Jānis, how are you? Second live today. Are you tired?
No whatsoever. No. Full with energy. Ready to speak my mind.
Speak your mind. Great. That's amazing. I have some news today, but maybe let's put them to the end. I think let's start with the most important stuff we want to show you today. How to calculate your lifetime value. Yanis, are you ready? Are you ready to explain how to do that? Because there is like 90% plus of our clients, when they come to us, they don't know their lifetime value of the clients. And in the end of the day, that means they don't know how much they can spend on every new customer. And that's an important number. If you want to scale, if you want to do more, sell more, that's a really important stuff. So Yanis, tell us how to calculate our lifetime value.
Okay. Essentially, it's pretty easy. It's really, you need to have three numbers. First number you need to understand about your business or e-commerce store specifically is your average order size. What's the amount of the average order value? That's one number. Then you need to get, if you have Shopify store, it's super easy to get it. If you have WordPress store, you can also see it in some kind of analytics form, but it's not so easy as Shopify. Then you need to have the number of your total customers. How many customers do you have in your lifetime for your store? Then you need to also have the number of the total orders. Understand that. Then take the order amount, divide it with your customers. You will get how many times on average a customer is purchasing. You can have, for some of the e-commerce stores that we see, is that we have some customers that are buying 5, 6 times, 7 times, but mostly you're gonna have a lot of customers that are purchasing only 1 time, maybe 2 times. So that's why you need to get the average number of what's the order frequency. So divide the order amount by your customers, and you'll get your average order value. And then quite easy, not your order frequency, and then it's actually easy, get your average order value and multiply it by a frequency, and you're going to get your lifetime value. So for example, I have 17,300 customer orders. I divided by 400 customers. I get purchase frequency of 1.8. Amazing. My average order value is $48. Then I multiply that purchase frequency with my average order value, and I get a customer value of 87 euros. And that's your average order value. And now you can decide or make decisions based on that number, not your average order value on-time purchase in advertising.
So this is really important stuff. If you can go that, make it for your e-commerce business, you will see other numbers. Because in our experience, that has been the stories when, because business doesn't know the numbers, they don't scale. They don't do more money on top line revenue, and this is important number to have. So calculate it, put it as a number one priority from like end this live and go through that.
And also remember that the numbers should increase. You should think about increasing the number, not oh my 80, it's 87 now, it's all good. Now let's only focus on getting customers for that number, but you also need to think about how you can still grow that number. And Amazon is a great example. They're looking at average order value, not for whole time, but they only look at average order value per year. What do they have? So they make decisions what to improve in their business to grow that number each year, and totally together it's always growing.
Have you heard this Starbucks lifetime value? Artūrs, maybe you know?
No,
Like,
no, I haven't heard.
like just guess, guys, how much the Starbucks has a lifetime value?
Could be
Yes.
a few $1,000s, I think. Let's say 2,000.
Okay, Jānis, how much?
Well, about 600, maybe 700 dollars.
Dirhams.
Dirhams.
So they have 14,099 USD average order, like lifetime value for the client.
14,000?
14,000. 14,099 USD.
That seems unbelievable. Like, how can it be?
Because, like, in our country, there is not a Starbucks. In Latvia, there is not a Starbucks. But here, like in Dubai, there's a lot of Starbucks. And the average coffee costs from 5 till 10 USD. So calculate. It's like not so much. Like, at the end of the day, it's like only 1,400 coffees. Like, okay, 2,000 coffees. But if we calculate how much coffee we will drink in our life,
Yeah.
and they try to make the best product. They try to do everything. They are working all the time with that. They have like on every corner. So I think there's for people who has the money, they choose between some coffee shop and Starbucks. They always will go for a Starbucks.
I'm curious on how they're calculating the amount of customers number.
I think they'll watch on the they watch on the size of the market, on the growth what they have every year, and then they are calculating it, because it's like this is not calculating as Jānis told. This is a little bit more difficult system, but they are just understanding how much. I have a, if somebody wants to read how they are doing that, I can share.
My second thing was they have this surveillance camera thing in their stores that kind of recognizes each face that comes in multiple times, and that's how they that's how they see, okay, this is a returning customer, how many times. Actually, this is something that probably they can do. It's not crazy difficult.
So Starbucks can spend 13,000 on getting new customer. In the 20, 30 years, they will get it back. But of course, nobody has so much money. Yeah. So we need to think about how we can get more money into the company when we are growing, because all this first phase, it will not give you all the lifetime value back. It will give you in the years. So this is the great moment when you want to grow, when you want to do something. You need to find the money which you can invest in getting new customers, not in getting just the sales, but thinking of getting us them customers, get their emails, get their phone numbers, get their pixel data, get everything what you can get from the data set, so you can after that work with them and raise that average order value, like not average order but lifetime value up with every order they make. So your business should be in two parts, and then the business but sales side, getting average lifetime value up, and getting better price. Or I would say in the big scale, you don't search for the better price to getting new customers. You just find for the places where you can get those customers like easy. So I think that's the case here. So I would say go for it, calculate it, and yeah, let's do it. So I will share. I have some news this week. One new I just found out on the LinkedIn. We talked about that those marketplaces is building their possibility to, like the TikTok and other platforms is building place like TikTok Shop where you can buy straight from the TikTok. And we have one of the company which is Printful in our country. This is the first company who has get the 1 billion this value. Their value
Valuation.
valuation, yeah, sorry. And so they have made this possibility to sell straight from the TikTok shop, and that's huge thing, because last week we just wrote that TikTok finally has found a solution to open the shop possibility in UK, and right now after 1 week, maybe in the same time, our unicorn is finding solution how to sell their products. They are selling custom apparel, and you can right now buy it straight from the TikTok, and that's a cool thing. So congrats to our country guys about getting good. So
Yeah,
I'm curious on what is the who's Artūrs go?
Yeah,
Then
I just said that I need to go to test it out how it looks.
You need to go from UK side, I think.
I have a follow-up question. Like, I'm curious, what is going to be the next product lines for TikTok for Printful mostly? Because they have apparel, some clothes, some other like bags, but I think they can expand their business by offering something.
They are making everything on their own, so that's like always they have a huge. I don't know why it's not opening for me. Something Printful doesn't like Emirates, I think. So I think they have a lot of things they are selling. So they have a huge product line. One interesting thing: 11 new business books for 2023. This is not about e-commerce news, but this is something I found out. I really like them. So yeah, I think I shared those links on the chat, so you can after that go through. Founder and VS investor. This is always, I think, interesting story about when you are coming from founder to some starting to invest some money. So this could be, I would say, interesting book. What's changing in your mind? The art and science of brand transformation. This is something we talked today, and that's something we talk here. That there will be brands which will scale, and there will happen many transformations in your businesses. So this could be an interesting book too. How to grow your small business. 7-step plan to help your business take off. So Artūrs, how much you give percentage that this is the lead gen for some kind of the courses?
90.
I would say 91%. This guy is selling. Donald Miller is selling some kind of the courses about
courses. But yeah, he's actually he has a lot of books. One of the most important books was, I think, Story Brand, something like this. It's like his company. Get the course.
So like get access, yeah. So yeah, so
that's a good way how to sell.
Yeah, perfect. This is the funnel, how it's great. You get here. I think you maybe pay even to get here. or there's some system how you can get there, and then you sell it courses, and that's how it works. From
Okay, let's
trillion,
sell some. Let's build something to sell some courses.
fool me once, scam stories and secrets from $1 trillion fraud industry. This would be something for Artūrs, I think.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Swipe
my
up
type
for
of
more.
book.
Inside the unfiltered lives of yeah, you see the books is this books is around social part about e-commerce. So I think this is the good books to 10 times easier and then 2 times. Okay. So this is interesting books. I will drop them there. And we have some product releases. They are a little bit boring, but still there is some product releases. Um, I even don't know which is like the most important part here, but I would say there was one. This was a good thing. The Balance launches a Shopify integration for self-serve payments to B2B merchants. So in the B2B field, I think this is the big thing that all those sales is happening in huge numbers. And when you pay through some basic, I don't know, Stripe or some other company, you pay a lot of percentage because this is they charge by a credit card this percentage on, and when you make like a deal for 10,000 plus, you pay a lot of in those commissions. And let's see what will be the percentage here. They have launched it. This will be interesting because it would be more effective to create and invoices and things like that through some
for
Shopify.
service companies. Yeah, very good.
So that's a lot. There is not so like interesting. I just wanted to put out the one, and I will just share this link in the chat so you can go through. And there was like I don't like to talk those all the technical stuff here. I think it's like more about entertainment and technical stuff. So guys, do we go through any shops this week?
I mean, we should. I don't have any particular brands, but maybe you guys you know some that we haven't gone through.
I can put my story no my ad finder. Maybe we can put that one on. We haven't done it
We
for.
we have this amazing GMT kind of products shop, worldwide known phenomenon.
Which?
GMT.
No, but we can go through this Fashion Nova. We today talked in the
Oh
phone.
yeah, exactly. Yes. Fashion Nova is a good
Yeah,
one.
let's
Yeah,
do it. Let's do it.
yeah. Let's do the Fashion Nova because I know that they are on the Shopify too. Big surprise. But let's go through the because I saw that company I didn't really like till the end this what they had there. But let's see. So founded in 2006. So yeah, when you started your business or you are only the first years, remember these guys is already 16 years in the market. So the party just started up to 80% off site wide. So it's a site wide discount. But this is the good price they have. You know the Fashion Nova this business model. Somebody knows?
I know.
Okay, tell us
No.
more.
Create high fashion products from the brands that are super popular now and make it cheap and affordable, and do it for all age of people. I remember I thought, okay, for some of the Fashion Nova started just for teenage people, teenage age persons, people, and they decided to kind of they saw that people are ordering their products, but then once they get older, they started to create products for them to get repeat purchases. Then those people, usually all the girls, they got boyfriends, husbands. They started to build the products for husbands and boyfriends, and then they had kids. So they're actually growing their product line one as their audience is growing.
Okay, so they take some kind of the design, which is maybe popular or somewhere made, and they are making it like just a copycat and do the things. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, because the price is like nothing. It's like 40 USD. It's like small price, and the product page is pretty simple. So I think they know that people are not searching something fancy here. They just want to buy it cheap, and they don't like make.
Exactly. That's the type of vibe I'm getting when I just visit the website. It's not something like super crazy luxury. It feels like when I look at the website that they have tons of shit over there, and you can just buy it. You can buy it. We have everything:
Yeah, that's nice.
dresses, shoes, tops, boots,
Oh my
everything.
god, guys.
38 million
30,
visits.
30 million visits and average visit duration is 8.4. I first time see so long time that
Yeah.
somebody's there. That's crazy. Not to
Yeah, I
Look at
say
what
remember.
is
the numbers.
I have not seen that. I remember I first saw them like 4 years ago or 5 years ago. They were like very, very aggressive in with the influencers. They bought all the biggest rappers, like people with 10, 20, 30 million followers. They were buying them all. And there was some period like 2018, 2019, you could almost every rapper, man and woman, see that they are sponsored by Fashion Nova. So they went really, really aggressive in this. And you can see them in music videos and songs a lot, and they just, yeah, they kind of dominated with the branding that way. So everybody knows the name Fashion Nova.
and they were able to do that because they know that lifetime value of the client. It's growing
Yeah.
all the time. So we can spend a lot to acquire a customer. And
Yeah,
by the way, you saw it. What kind of geo they have? They're only doing this in Canada and America.
yeah.
Crazy.
30 minutes. It's crazy, yeah.
Imagine if they expand to Europe.
They need to expand yeah, to Emirates. And they are really like those pictures is like if they would not be the Fashion Nova, I would be asking if that's not some kind of fake profiles or something like that. Yeah, they are really hot. Every picture is hot.
Yeah, they're like they're not choosing. They're choosing their actresses based on how their target audience wants to look, in terms of hair, in terms of body, in terms of everything.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how they sell.
Click on CL. I'm just curious how many people are managing this. Okay, not that much. Only 16 people are managing the page.
Yanis, I had this problem today. I can't watch the ads anymore. I don't know why. I had that problem today in one meeting too. Maybe you can share the ad side.
Yeah, give me a minute.
They are like on all channels. One, two, three. Yeah, that's a good. And Snapchat is a huge channel for this too. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know this brand so well. That's good. Yanis, you have a possibility
Yeah,
to see the ads.
yeah, yep.
Okay, can you show?
Share screen.
Yeah, I really like this style. It's a cheap style. It's like it's giving this feeling of the cheapness, but you go there, you buy something cheap for I don't know 1, 2 times, and that's all what you do there. So I understand why they are selling a lot.
So they had 370 ads.
Sorry, I will add you. This will be better. Can you show it bigger?
Right.
Hard work. We call it hard work. Watch on.
I'm really curious because what I see is they have so many ads, and all of these ads are showing different product.
So what makes you curious?
Like, how is this? How is this really working for them? Because they are not really, like for e-commerce stores, it's good to kind of focus on best-selling products, but it looks like for them it's every product is best-selling product.
No, for them, I think every few weeks the best-selling products change. It's
Yeah, like November 22. Let's see which is the first ad that's still running. Okay, it's September. Those are the oldest. And there's nothing really crazy about these ads. I mean, the editing is not crazy. It's just filmed and that's it. Use
yeah,
it
but
as ads.
the main thing, it's not editing. It's always the actor, the
Yeah.
person in the ad. That's like the main thing always, and
I
they are
would.
doing it well.
I remember in the start of our journey, we was not putting a lot of money in actresses, and right now we understood that that's like really important. So yeah, if you need to choose, then just choose to spend more money on the actresses and find something hot, something interesting, something what your target audience wants to be. So that's a huge thing for you to grow. Get the this perfect buyer persona where they want to be, not where they are, but where they want to be. So that's a huge thing.
Actually, for some brands, it can work better when you show. You have to test it. It can work better when you show someone who is not perfect, but you show very close to how the buyer persona currently looks, not where he wants to get to. But those are just different ways how to sell, and it works both ways. You just have to test which one is for your brand. For these guys, it's showing like the perfect girls, perfect actresses. Some brands like the Boom mascara. Remember the cosmetics brand for older women? They were not showing nothing perfect. They were showing like they were showing old women that look good, but still, they're not overdoing it. And yeah,
Yeah. I have rarely seen that a business has 21 million followers. It's usually we can see maybe 1 million, maybe some hundred thousands of followers, but 21, that's a lot.
Yeah, they have hardly invested in growing that, and if they are doing that from 2006, I think that's possible.
Yeah.
uh,
Okay, doesn't help me verify.
you can get
Other do we have some other
I don't
maybe
know.
other products that
I
you
don't have
can?
nothing on my mind, I think.
maybe maybe we can roast some brand that is not doing good, and we can look at some bad brands.
You have something.
No, I don't have. Maybe we know some in Latvia.
I did this roasting part. Let's go maybe through the ad. But I don't have this. Do you have ad finder on the computer, Jans?
No, no.
Okay, because I can't watch the ads. That's a problem for me today. I don't know what has happened with my Facebook.
Maybe let's just go to TikTok ad account, not ad account, but ads library, and look at some good ads.
Okay, Janis, can you do that?
TikTok ads library.
You have been there.
No, actually never. TikTok ads library.
This is we can show how good is this see the ads in the TikTok ad library. How good you can see when they click, people are clicking, and when they are going out and everything.
Share screen. And,
so I added all the links what I mentioned in our this first news part.
So this is the TikTok ads library, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Next. Got it. United States. Let's get objective conversions. Last 7 days. Maybe let's build it up. Okay, last 30 days. So what's winning? Home decor.
This is great. You just see again, actress is really good actress. We can see even doesn't, even if you don't hear how he is talking.
Oh, you guys don't hear anything, right?
Yeah.
How can I share the screen with sound?
I don't know.
Oh.
We need to call the president, or you can just click the button leave. That's a good plan too. So guys, you can go to the ads library in TikTok and you can search for any brand and just go through and see which ads is working. Put the long term. So if the people are advertising for longer time, that means this ad is making money, and yeah, then you can. As we thought, first of all, start to copy them perfectly for yourself, and then you can build it from zero. Hey, Jānis, welcome back.
So yeah, it's back and the sound is also back. So this is actually a really good ad.
Yeah, but still no sound. So
sound.
Yeah, but all good.
Okay. So what they're selling or advertising a weighted home blanket, and they're talking about how soft it is, that it kind of helps her relieve some stress because it's also weighted, it's so fluffy and so on. At the end of the video, she also says that the percentage of sales are going to how was this? They're donating money, donations.
Okay,
so
that's good call to action. And in the end of that, it should be the click-through rate is up, Artūrs, right? That's why it's the attention is up.
Yeah,
that's the click-through rate graph. Yeah, that's how it should be.
Perfect ad.
10 seconds for this.
So call to action about the donoring works.
Perfect ad.
Could be.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go maybe a few more ads.
We can look at the brand maybe, no? Find some good ad and then look at the brand.
I'm not really sure that we're able to do this, or maybe are. What kind of products or brands do you have in mind?
Take the fashion, no, maybe no. What they do on the TikTok, what the difference, or they do the same.
Okay, here we go.
The ad starts with "I'm fat," so that's pretty good angle. If you sell something for Arthur, so if we sell something, just let's tell I'm fat. That's a good hook.
Very good hook. Yeah. So again, basic UGC.
Yes, CTR at the end will get also 100%. None of the people are clicking here. Basically, she's saying, I'm fat, but Fashion Noah kind of makes me look good. Okay, this is maybe a good one. Maybe not.
You
I
know,
think it's
that's not good for us, but I think for target audience, that's a good one.
yeah. That I think if it could be a little bit slower, a little bit, so you could
They
see
kind
me
of,
a little better.
they created a sound where this when you play this casino, you rolled it up, and that's why it's super fast, and then it's getting slower, and
Hmm.
that was the
Okay,
idea behind it.
that's a good idea.
Kind of
So yeah,
rolling and then kind of pure product.
yeah, find your industry, go through that TikTok ad library. You can find a lot of inspiration, and then just take 5, 10, and copy them. Okay, guys, maybe let's jump on some learnings this week. Arturs, you had a hard week. What you learned this week? Tell me.
Just do it. Just do it. What you do shouldn't depend on your feelings so much. Of course, if it's like health, if it's then it's different. But if it's just like some mood or something, like you should work the same as you work when you're feeling good. And I think for young guys, that's a difficult thing to understand. Older people understand that because they really don't have an option, to not work. But when you're young, it's it's a thing you have to understand. And I have understood it in the last few years, and just trying to get better and better at performing when you're feeling down. And that's what determines how good you are, because everybody works well when they're feeling good. But when you're feeling bad, like that's when it's the show time, when you need to show like how good you are. So yeah, that's what I'm learning.
You told in one book it was written that that's a huge difference between those who succeed and that doesn't succeed. The things what you do when you not feel great, amazing, motivated, and blah blah blah. That's when you define your future.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
was about a similar thing that we kind of talked on the previous slide, where people are using performance coaches, and then once you get at the beginning, they use performance coaches to kind of get this productivity up to work in the business and do stuff. But more experience you start to get, the more you actually rely on the simple things. Is just, it doesn't matter how you feel, what you feel, you just learn how to work, and then you just do that regarding how you feel, you are able to work. And this is it depends on the season of the career that we are. And the yeah, like I said, the more experience you have, the longer you're in business, the less things you start to do. uh, yeah.
But then there's sometimes this I have seen in my life this when you are young, you are doing everything, you are performing, you are really good, you're trying thousands and thousands of the things, and then when you are getting older, you forget that that was what made you results, that you was doing those thousand things, and you start to think and you start to overthink, and we see from our client side uh, often that people overthink things or people make it them complicated. Just make it simple, do it, and then you will understand how it works. And yeah, that's a huge thing. And I think the second thing is we had this week we have this coaching group where the people with the e-commerce businesses is coming and we help them find answers. And we for 3 weeks we are begging one of the members to hire more people, because that's what
Yeah.
is the next huge thing. are afraid to hire more people because you understand that you will need to pay salaries. There could be some problems and things like that, and you are really slow with that. But
But it's
hire.
not just the afraid of paying sometimes salaries. The one of the thing was again this ego thing, that business owners usually think that they can do everything themselves. We can do everything ourselves. Blah blah blah. For example, in this one, this case was the owner was. This is Q4, Q5, right? It's time to sell, sell, sell. Do the things that are getting sales in, and the owner is don't have the time to sell because they need to focus on packaging. But packaging is the less the one of the less effective things that you can do, like the skills or the your tasks for as an owner in this time. You need to focus on the selling so you can get more packaging. It's Q5. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Q4, Q5.
Q16. It's
Q6.
when you count, like if you count 4 years ago, then it's a Q16 right now. But yeah, that's really important thing. You need to understand that the more you work on the things would make you results. That's what we do here. We show you how people make money. So just the more you do those things, in one of my first businesses, after half year, I understood that I'm not creating any ads. I'm not doing anything new there. So that's only way how I can find new people, how I can find new business there, and they don't do that. So focus on important things and hire people who can be who can do basic things as packaging. So don't do those things. Um, yeah, I'm happy that you shared your learning, Artūrs. I think that's a huge thing for everyone. I had today conversation with one of our guys about the same topic. So just learn to work a lot because that's the thing you will need to do in the future. And there is no shortcuts in the end of the day. There is shortcuts after the 10, 15 years where we have done all that work. But in that building process, there is no shortcuts. You just need to build out all those stuff.
There are
Maybe this is
shortcuts, but they are never long lasting. If it's a shortcut, it will always like end quickly.
yeah. It's this thing that people are overcomplicating things. It's really, but this overcomplication usually gives stress, and it's stress management in general, right? But as everyone has grown, like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years ago, if we look 5 years back and look at the problems that we had when we worked, are there really problems, or we have already solved them? So this is the beginners thing. They when they work on something, they always think that this is the fucking amazing, like ridiculous problem. Like I need to edit this, create 80 ad copies, 5 ad copies, but over time you actually are able to solve this pretty easy.
The guy told me today I need to fix that. I don't know. I need to do that and that, and he's showing me those problems, and I was like, in my side, I was like thinking that's nothing. Like, man, I would be happy to have your. Okay, no, that's not true. I would not be happy to have your problems because I'm happy that I have my problems right now because that's like that's the life gives you opportunity to solve those bigger problems, to make bigger impact, make bigger money, make all those things that you need to be appreciate about that you have those possibilities because there's people who is solving, I don't know, problems how to buy bread. That's a problem too. And so let's be appreciative about what we have. Let's be appreciative about the situation where we are, because maybe sometimes we just need to look on that problem from different side. And don't do not live in this loop where you are just thinking about your problem. Think about solutions. Think about things. Yanis is telling like so simple, like just don't over complicate it.
No,
But
no, no. I don't think so simple. But it's
but when you are in this problem, you think that's like
of course.
that's a whole world. But like as Yanis told, after 3 till 5 years, you will watch on this problem and you will make fun of that. And just understand that Jānis has a few times told me, hey, this will be a problem for us after 5 years. And then I'm like, okay, now this will not be the problem. So this maybe could be some useful way how to think about your problems. Just ask yourself, is this will be the problem after 5 years? If not, then fuck it and go to the next one.
Exactly.
So problems will not get less. Problems will get more and bigger. We will grow as personalities, as a humans, and we need to be appreciated about that. So that's all for today from my side, guys. Maybe you want to add something. Thank you, Artūrs, with all your bad feeling that you are here. I'm happy to be here.
It made me feel. It always makes me feel better. So yeah, I had to join.
Nice.
From my side, that I don't have anything else. I think I added maybe, yeah. I think that's it. I can go more deeply into this, but it's another episode.
We will make next week episode about the leverage and about the leverage into the business, because we have one great guy, Iman Gaji, who first time in my life showed me the name of the leverage into the system side, and what this means leverage in business, how you can build those systems in your business. And we will talk about that next week in Friday, I hope. And then next week, of course, we will have this e-commerce news again. And have a great weekend, everyone. And thank you, Jan. 2 lives in a day down. That's a good working day.
Let's go for third. let's make a way on how we can do a full live day and see what's up.
Okay.
Because this is how we grow actually our skills as well. It's 1 life, 2 lives, 5 lives,
10 lives,
10
100
lives,
lives.
100 lives.
Okay, guys. Thank
Okay.
you for joining us. Drop some like, drop some comments, subscribe to our channel, all the channels. We are dumping a lot of good stuff there, so you can learn, you can grow, and yeah, hope we will help you somehow get through it, and you will help us with some engagement. So thank you, and see you next week.
Thank you, guys. Bye.